everybody, and welcome back to another video. And if you're here for the very first time, it's lovely to meet you and you are very welcome. I'm Jane and my husband Mike is behind the camera. We're British early retirees, debt and mortgage free, and living a thrifty, frugal and money saving life on a super tight budget here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Sunday we bring you a little glimpse into our private life. Now, we are just back from a trip to the UK. We drive to the nearest ferry port, we get the ferry to the UK, take our car with us, so obviously we can bring back some shopping with us. And first of all, I'm going to tell you that we love French food, we love our local supermarkets, we love our local markets, we love all the food that we buy here. But there's always going to be the taste of home that you miss. And a few bits and pieces that we brought back with us here. We can't buy locally. I know other people in other parts of France might go, oh, my supermarket stocks that, or I can buy that here in Spain, or I can buy that here in Portugal. I can't get most of the items I'm going to show you here today in my part of France, or I can, but I can't get them without paying a vast amount of money. So let's have a quick look at a taste of home, those little bits and pieces of British food that we've missed, that we've brought home with us. We have to start with Marmite, don't we? Marmite is a savoury spread that you spread very, very, very thinly on hot buttered toast. You eat it for tea time or you eat it for breakfast. And yes, I can buy this here, but it's extraordinarily expensive, so I bought some of this in the UK. The next thing I've got here is salad cream. It's a kind of mayonnaise-based product, but not mayonnaise. It's quite vinegary, it's quite thin, and we have this with salad, and I have not seen that here in France. Now, the next one, which I absolutely love, is brown sauce. Brown sauce is made from dates and it is spicy, and you have it as a savoury condiment. We have this with chips. So if you have sausage, egg and chips, brown sauce is the thing to have with it. Next thing, this to us is the taste of Christmas. Again, we have not seen this here. This is a Kerry's chocolate orange, the type of thing that everybody wants to eat for Christmas. So we've got one each. We will put them away till Christmas and make sure we don't eat them until then. So Kerry's chocolate oranges, absolutely lovely. These products here, these, like I've shown you here, these are not expensive at all in the UK. And then I bought back a selection of stir-fry sauces. So I've got black bean sauce, Szechuan sauce and sweet and sour sauce. I can buy stir-fry sauces here occasionally in places like Lidl, but they are not spicy. They are made for the French palate, which does not like spice. You're gonna immediately say, now I'm French and I love spicy food, but the ones that are sold here are not spicy. Then I've got some extra lovely mince meat. This is a fruit-based pie filling that we make mince pies for Christmas. I then bought some gluten-free lasagna, and I bought quite a lot of this because I have only found gluten-free lasagna here in specialist health food shops, and it's extremely expensive. Whereas this is like 75 pence in the UK, 75p. Then I always bring back marmalade. It's a marmalade concentrate. I add sugar to it and it turns into 6 jars of marmalade. Then I bought back a selection of curry powders from mild, tikka and madras, which is hot. You can see there's 2 mild ones and a hot one. Yes, I can buy curry powder here, but it's in very tiny amounts. It's really expensive. Whereas this is just like the supermarket's own brand. And if I make things like coronation chicken, you really do need a bit of curry powder. next thing we brought back here is what we British people call pork scratchings. It's basically fried pork skin and you eat it as a snack. And this packet here has got 6 little packets in here. Not seen them here in France. Somebody's going to tell me, well, where I live in France, we've got them. But I haven't seen them, so we brought some of those back. Next thing we brought back was a gluten-free Christmas pudding. And we have this on Christmas Day as a dessert. And we heat it up, we steam it, or we put it in the microwave. And it's a very alcohol-rich dessert, and it's very dense and very heavy. And we have that with cream on Christmas Day. The next thing, I brought back a few instant custards. These are gluten-free, which is super. They don't say gluten-free, but I checked them, they have no gluten. And it's, as you can see here, it's a custard. You just add boiling water and you have that with the dessert. People will often, I will say, I'm going to the UK, is there anything you want me to bring back? And these are 2 things people ask for. So this is Pear's soap, a very, very old-fashioned traditional English soap. And this one here is Imperial Leather, again, a very traditional old-fashioned English soap. I personally prefer French soap, but I was asked to bring these back. Something else I was asked to bring back, this is a very, very English cleaner. It's a disinfectant, so you clean the house and then you disinfect it. This is a concentrate and you add it to water. It's like the smell of home, the smell of your mum's house, smelling of Zoflora. So those are things that people ask me to bring back. And Mike and I absolutely adore chutneys. So this is Branston pickle. This is probably the most popular pickle in the UK. It's a chutney or a relish, and you would have this with cheese, you would have this with bread, you would have this with cold meat. You cannot have Christmas leftovers without Branston pickle. Then I've brought back mango chutney. And again, I've not seen it here. I've been to the Asian supermarkets in a nearby city. I have seen the mango chutney, but I've seen the really, really hot and spicy one. This is a sweet mango chutney. Then I bring back piccalilli. This is a mustard-based relish. This has got cauliflower, gherkins and onions in it. And it is a mustard-based pickle, but it's lovely. Then when you go, you've got to bring back tea. Now, I'm quite happy to drink all the French brands of tea. It's absolutely fine. But what I have struggled with here is that I do not drink caffeine. I don't have any caffeine. And I have struggled to find decaf tea here. I've struggled to find it. So that's something else. We bought back a couple of boxes of these with 80 tea bags in a box. That will definitely keep me going for a while. What else did I bring back? I brought back some gluten-free Millionaire shortbread. It is easy to make, but I really do like to have just a small packet like this. This is my sort of Christmas treat. We don't eat a lot of things like this, so it's quite nice to have that for Christmas. And then speculoos biscuits are really popular here, but I can't eat them because they're not gluten-free. How funny is it that I bought a mainland European product from the UK that I haven't seen here? So there we go, speculoos biscuits and gluten-free. These are caramel biscuits and caramel wafers covered in chocolate. They're made in Scotland, and I think they're just about the UK's most popular chocolate biscuits. Chocolate wafers anyway. And then we've got ginger snap. So I've got 2 packets of biscuits and Mike's got 2 packets of biscuits to keep us going at Christmas time. Now an absolute favourite, which yes I can make here, but the peas that they do here are really small, and whereas the peas in the UK are really big, and they're called marrow fat peas. And this is mushy peas that we have with fish and chips. So as you can imagine, I bought back a few tins of that. This is dried mixed fruit. This is what we would make fruit muffins with, we would make Christmas cake with, fruit cake with. Now here in France, dried fruit is extraordinarily expensive. It's lovely, but like I said, it's so expensive. So when I'm in the UK, I always make the most of it. These are from Aldi and I pick up a couple of packets of it. Then we've got here Tate and Lyle's golden syrup. This is the best golden syrup. I can make golden syrup, but with the price of sugar, it works out often cheaper to buy it. So here is the golden syrup, much cheaper to buy it in the UK. And as you can see, it's only small. I bought back a few tins of that. Something else that I was asked to bring back was some gluten-free granolas. And it seems to be here that most cereals have chocolate in. So if you don't like chocolate, you're going to be unlucky. So that's gluten-free granola. Then we have here, I love these, absolutely love these. These are crumpets, and these again are gluten-free. I think you can buy crumpets here, but I've never ever seen gluten-free ones. Then something else that we went hunting for in the UK was bone china mugs. If you're going to have a cup of tea, it really does need to be out of a bone china mug. Now, they sell mugs here, but we didn't find any bone china mugs. And they sell bone china cups, but they're not big. And British people like a great big mug of tea. So I bought some bone china mugs and maybe got some more bone china mugs for afternoon tea. Then we bought a couple of drinks back. This is Ribena. This is a cordial. You mix it with water. So 1 part Ribena and 4 parts water. And it's also nice to have in the winter, hot with water out the kettle. This is a Vimto. This is a super drink as well. Again, it's a cordial. This is a mixed fruit drink. You can see it's gooseberries, black currants and raspberry drink. Very popular. We always come back with a few of these. We tend to, if you want a nice long cold drink, I don't think you can beat a glass of Vimto. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who hits the like button. Thank you to all subscribers, old and new. Thank you to everyone who leaves a comment, and we read every single one of them, and we will see you soon. Goodbye for now.